Hey, howdy hey, and welcome back to Emily's Adventures in Horrorland. And today it's time for another Yeerie YouTube. Now, some of you might have read my review for the advert for Little Baby's ice cream. It was pretty darn creepy for no reason at all, which naturally makes it fascinating.
It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity.
Now, don't get too worked up there, buddy. You'll start sweating Mr. Whippy all over the place. He could probably slip and slide from activity to activity, couldn't he? Whoosh, whoosh. Anyway, I thought it was time to review another creepy advert. I was considering some of the ones that came out for New Alton Towers rides, but there's not much to say except, wow, this one is much creepier in retrospect. Instead, I'm going to tell you about one of the first adverts that ever scared me. It was in the year 1999, and because my family was in the habit of committing TV movies to VHS tapes, I saw it in one of the ad breaks for Curly Sue. And it scared the pants off me. The advert in question was for a drink called Hooch, and it's on YouTube, so it counts. Let's take a look. So the advert opens in the most desolate and grimy looking landscape imaginable, where a single mosquito lives. Oh, and these two. How many times, horror protagonists? Location, location, location. What kind of couple would choose to live here with hardly any furniture, no insulation that I can see, and a charming view of the place where Cain was sent as punishment for killing Abel to wander for the rest of his days?
Oh, I say, it's right in our price range. There's a school nearby, somewhere to walk the dogs.
Basically what I'm saying is it's a little bit ridiculous. I can only assume that during the day the weather is sublime because the couple do have some outdoor furniture. And yes, there's the drink in question. Now, as a bit of background, Hooch was one of the first alcopops released, and it gained a bit of controversy because people thought that they were trying to market them to kids.
It's children's booze!
The controversy seems silly to me now because, well, I've seen some of the things people will ingest to get a buzz these days. Cheers. But anyway, the older adverts didn't exactly help the whole marketing to young'uns thing, which is probably why Hooch's ads became darker in tone. So you're probably wondering what's so scary about that one mosquito. Well, she wants to get inside the house to suck this dude's blood, but can't because there's a window in the way. This crash landing leaves her dazed and confused and noises. This is where the Hooch lemon comes in, because lemons are sharp, get it? So drinking it will enable the buzzy little wretch to use her beak as a glass cutter. Yes. Let me ask you a question. Do you get mosquito and midge bites more than your friends and family? Are you the one at the picnic to whom all these insects are drawn? Because guess what? Mosquitoes have preferences. This is especially bad news if you happen to live in a country where malaria is running rampant. Which I'm not ruling out. If you're a heavy breather, pregnant, give off a lot of body heat, or have type O blood, you are pretty much a bug buffet. This dude's obviously not pregnant, but he's very clearly warm and sweaty. They're doomed! Surprisingly, the sound of the mozzie carving her way through the window wakes him up, and he makes his way over there to see what's occurring. Still doomed! Oh, excuse me, I must not be feeling very well. Then, and this should come as no surprise, the guy gets bitten. But it's cool, right? I mean, the sharper beak, that means less pain, right?
So sharp you won't. Ow!
Okay, right, yep, fine, I see that, yeah, good, that's not what you want, that's not what you want. Now this is all a bit of an exaggeration, obviously. Every one of us who's been bitten knows that it doesn't hurt that much. In fact, you won't even know about it until it starts to itch in most cases. Still, as I've mentioned, mozzies do spread disease, which in my book makes them a rational thing to be afraid of. And then, oh boy, that face. So why do adverts have to scare us? Public information films, you could understand it, but why adverts? Well, the most likely reason is to grab the viewer's attention. If they give you a jump scare and get your heart going, you're more likely to remember the advert and you'll want to buy the thing. Unless you're a child, of course. Then you'll probably, I don't know, go away and have a few nightmares, draw a few scary drawings in your maths book, and then watch Cartoon Network shows until you feel better. I could only find one other Hooch advert from around the same time, and it continues with the theme of sharpness, only this time it has more worrying implications. And now Hooch is back, and Keith Lemon is there, because lemons.
Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah, pretty scary. Well, that's all for this review, and if you've got a film or a video that you'd like me to look at, go ahead and leave a comment. I do read them all. Yep. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio. Oh! Oh, that was a bad idea. That was nasty.